Hello, I'm Ernest Marta. I'm here to discuss the independent education process, or IEP, in the state of Texas. Just before we start off, all IEPs are free to for all students of public education. It is a zero cost process that you have to initiate, and the first step to getting a the process started for IEP is requesting an evaluation. That would be, it can be done by the parent or guardian or anyone in administration that feels the need of the child isn't being met. So all that requires is a referral. Ideally, you can do a verbal or written, but it's more effective if you do it in a written format and you can submit it to either the principal or any IEP facilitator at a campus, and then they'll address it, and they have about 15 days from the time that you give consent to actually uh, discuss whether or not they're going to do an IE or start the process for IEP. The next step is called review existing evaluation of data. That's where the administration is going to actually look at what data they have on file about the child and basically see if they're going to move forward with the entire IEP process. And before anything can actually get started, the parent will be given a notice of rights. And all these have to be done within 15 days of the referral process. And in order for the IEP process, if it gets through the administration, for it to move on to the next step, they need the parent consent. Even if a third party does and request an IEP, it is not effective until the parent signs over for the evaluation process. The parent has full and ultimate control of whether or not an IEP uh, moves forward. After the permission is given, the administration has 45 days to complete a field, a full individual and initial evaluation. And this will look at all areas of suspected disability and determine if the child's needs for specialized instructions. After this 45 days, a ARD IEP planning conference may be done where they'll inform the parents of what may be going on during the ARD, just to educate the parent on the process. This can or cannot be done. It's not official. It's just best practice in the state of Texas for a planning conference. After the planning conference, you have an ARD IEP meeting where they make the final determination on whether or not the child is going to get special education. And basically, they have 30 days to complete this ARD after the full individualized uh, initial evaluation is done. And then after that, it's ongoing assessments and data collection on the student. And basically, they measure this. I guess it can always be reevaluated on parent requests, or it will be done on a 6 month basis or annual basis, depending on the needs of the child and what they determine that they need to do for the art to comply with the uh, what needs to be done for the child. And then from there, it's just ongoing. It's basically examining data, making recommendations, and also possibly if the child has the ability to compensate their abilities or has develops coping skills, then they'll remove arts from the IEP. But this is the 9 step process for completing a IEP in the state of Texas. Thank you very much, and goodbye.